Hello, this is Curtis Crowe, the Photo Pro here, and today we're going to talk about the 5 things you don't want to say to a client. Number 1. Good golly, you are hot. Let's throw in a free boudoir shoot in order to really show off that sexy little body of yours. Well, excuse Curtis Crowe, the Photo Bro, he has a tendency to drink. So what did Curtis Crowe, the Photo Bro, do wrong? He offered a free boudoir shoot. Although boudoir shoots are very beautiful and elegant, when you say, you're hot, let's throw in a free one, it makes you sound a little pervy. It makes him sound like he just wants to see the client naked, which is unprofessional and unethical. Number 2, I only use big, hard memory cards. Why? So that way I don't have to switch them during a wedding shoot. Now, what did Curtis Crowe, the Photo Bro, do wrong here? He was being so arrogant saying that he only has one memory card that he does for the shoot. What's wrong with this is the fact that you don't have a backup plan. For everything that involves the photos, you need a backup plan. Whether it's backing it up, using multiple memory cards, if something goes wrong, you need some kind of backup. So being so arrogant to say you only use one memory card, that's going to tell the client, well, if something goes wrong, or that memory card's lost, stolen, whatever happens, those wedding photos are gone. And you don't want your client to think that you're unprepared for the unexpected. And for number 3, you know, I'm too much of a skilled photographer to ever use a second shooter. I'm all you need and I'm all you're gonna get. Now, Curtis Crowe, the Photo Bro, was being such a douche canoe that he said that he doesn't hire a second shooter because he is far too skilled to let anybody else pretty much drag him down. Now, some people do weddings by themselves, and that's fine. But saying it like that is very arrogant, and you don't want to come off as a douche canoe to your clients. And for number 4, good news is everything I shoot in the camera is perfect. So I don't need to edit my wedding photos before I send it to you. So piggybacking on Curtis Crowe, the Photo Bro's arrogance, he is saying that his photos are so perfect every time he hits the shutter button, he doesn't need to edit them. Well, when all of your competition takes really good photos and then edits them to make them even better, you're really doing a disservice to your own photography. Telling a bride that your wedding's not worth the extra time and effort to make sure that the photos come out great, not only in the camera, but in post, is being very mean to not only your own photography, but your client as well. And our 5th and final item. So before we even get started, I don't do weddings that don't have open bars. So my first question, before we even do anything at all, is this going to be an open bar? Because I need to get my drink on. Woo! Smooth. Now, what did Curtis Crowe, the Photo Bro, do wrong here? Let me give you a hint. He wanted to know before he even started talking about anything with the client if it was an open bar. Sadly, I had to put this in here because I've heard several cases, and when I mean several, I mean I've heard 6 cases alone talking to other people at other weddings I've shot, not including people I've heard from Facebook, people I've heard from family members, things I've heard from friends. I'm talking purely complete strangers that have come up to me and said, wow, you're doing a great job. You know, at my wedding or my friend's wedding or my brother's wedding, the photographer was a drunk and flirting with all the bridesmaids. The fact that I've heard this time and time again forced me to make fun of this in this video. If you make sure you don't say these 5 things, and in fact, try to say the opposite of these 5 things, you can really improve the interactions with your potential customers. And potentially, if you're doing some of these and not even knowing it, you have good intentions, but you're doing 1 or 2 of these things by accident, make sure to really reevaluate how you're actually communicating with your client, and I can guarantee you'll see a better close rate with your sales. Alright, well, if there was something on this list that you would like to add, something that you think is a big no-no that you've heard of, leave a comment down below. If this video was helpful for you, hit that like button, and check out the full blog in the description down below. If you'd like to hit that subscribe button in the corner, feel free to do so. This has been Curtis Crowe, the Photo Pro, not the Bro, and as I always do, toodles.
Mm.